Yes, it'll be on Carrie Miller TV. That's correct. Carrie Miller TV 1. Carrie Miller TV 1. I'm going to shut down all these browsers for right now. And the room is continuing to fill. Hi, Tanya. Nikisha, girl from Florida. How are you doing? Okay, we are live and we're going to go ahead and rock and roll here. First and foremost, let me thank you so much for coming out on a Thursday night. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. I'm very excited. We have the developer, the girl, the CEO, CFO, you name it, with us tonight, Carrie Walters from Aurora, and I'm so excited. She's going to get to talk to you guys here in just a few minutes, and but just excited to have her with us tonight. And so I'll be introducing her in just a moment. But tonight we're going to be talking everything bots. I kind of made a joke last night about business in a bot, and it used to be business in a box, and I think Carrie is changing that. Carrie and Tanya are changing that rapidly, and Tanya is the brains behind the scenes. But we're going to learn tonight how to master chatbots without being a tech guru. And everybody on this call that has known me for any amount of time knows that my technical skills are about zero. I'm the least technical individual human being that you will ever find, and that's just the way it is. And so if I can do it, I say anybody can do it. And we're going to talk about that just a little bit tonight. I want to start off with an article. I never do this, okay? But this is how important I believe that chatbots are. And this is an article from Forbes magazine, How Facebook Messenger Bots Are Revolutionizing Business. And this is just a couple of snippets from the article. What I'm going to do is when this is over, we're going to send out some stuff to you guys, and I want to make sure that this whole complete article is in there. Automation is the future. By 2020, it is predicted that 85% of customer business relationships will be conducted without human interaction. Automation is here to stay. In the context of Facebook Messenger bots, the technology minimizes the need for human output, allowing your team to spend their time on more high-value tasks. At the same time, however, chatbots are programmed to stay true to your brand. We talk about this, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, and talk about it. There is nothing more important than your brand. You need to look the same on Facebook as you do on Twitter and on Instagram, all the way across the spectrum. Even in your customer service with your bots, your brand is who you are. That's who people recognize. At the same time, however, chatbots are programmed to stay true to the brand, which means they offer customers the ability to connect with brands in a very human, personal way while allowing your business to grow through automation. If people trust you, they're going to trust the data that you're sending out to them through this automated innovation systems that are out there. The takeaway: Facebook Messenger bots are going to revolutionize the way business conduct customer service, sales, and marketing. Above all, these bots provide a direct line of communication between the customer and their problem, giving customers exactly what they want: self-service and a personal human touch. At the same time, bots can collect data so that businesses can reach out to customers with timely offers that customers actually want to receive, and all the while saving time, money, and process. Bots today aren't just a way to communicate to a person. They are a way to reach out and sell to a person. They are a way to reach out and bring a customer back into your store. They are a way for you to reach out to a customer or a client base and introduce them to new products right online. Bots are absolutely amazing. And I'm going to tell you a quick little story here in just a moment. I'm going to show you real quick. Let me go ahead and I want to do this now. Give me 1 second. I've got to bring up a screen. I want to show you guys, how many of you have seen a bot work? How many of you on this call have actually seen a bot work? How many of you are using a bot as we speak? A couple of people. Wow, very interesting. I'm going to bring this screen over here. Very, very interesting. Well, come on. And I'm going to grab something here real quick. Let me switch my screen. I want you guys to see exactly what you're missing. Can everybody see the screen that's got the little library on it there? My new way of communication, thanks to Carrie Walters. And I want to show you something real quick. This bot is actually set up to show you and demonstrate exactly what it's going to do. This is going to connect to Facebook Messenger immediately, okay? And it's going to start talking to me, and it's going to start explaining what a bot is. Excuse me. Absolutely the greatest innovation I've ever seen in my entire life. It is one of those things that I ask myself often, how do I do without it? And I actually have been running my business on Facebook Messenger for quite a while now. So you can see the bot is talking, okay? And it's fixing to start going through a sequence and tell me exactly what's going to happen. If you are not using bots, you need to be using bots. Hey, enjoy this bot from Aurora, and it's starting to go through its sequence now. Click to begin. This thing is actually talking to me, and it's giving me call to actions, telling me exactly what to do. So I'm going to click to begin, and it's going to start going through a sequence. And I'm not going to run through the whole sequence, but I just want, for those of you who have not seen, which is just about everybody on this call, you can see that it's talking to me. Ask them if they want to see the products. Yes, we want to see the products. And you can go in and you can set this thing up to do anything you want. Okay, you can tell them about their brand. You can show them your products. You can do whatever you want to do with this bot. And it takes everything out of the guesswork. You know, sometimes when we're talking to people on Facebook Messenger, and I find myself doing the same thing, I will literally type a message, the phone will ring, and I won't finish that message. I will be doing things and I walk away and I won't finish what I'm doing. Bots are absolutely amazing and can show you and do whatever you want it to do. Let me go ahead and back out of here. I just wanted to show everybody that's exactly what bots will do for you. Let me go back into the screen. Can everybody see where it says demo? Everybody see the demo screen now? I'm fixing to change that. Just let me know if it changes. Now we're into a quick disclaimer. Your bot store, Aurora, nor I cannot guarantee just because you're watching trading, you will make any sales, create any traffic, or increase your income. Every person is different, has different work ethics and different desires. One thing I want to add to this is you must have ManyChat Pro to use our bots. You have to have a delivery system. We have chosen ManyChat Pro because they are the top of the line, literally the Rolls Royce of all the bot platforms out there. So we chose to work with ManyChat Pro and Carrie and Tanya. They developed the bots to work with ManyChat Pro, and it's an absolute phenomenal system. So just to let you know, you have to be a ManyChat Pro user in order to use the bots that we're going to be talking about tonight. We are in no way affiliated, nor do we make any money or anything else from ManyChat Pro. My goal tonight is to simply do this: simplify the bot world for you. Simplify the bot world for you. And if you stay till the end, if you do not run off and you stay till the end, you will get a free direct sales bot tonight. We're going to show you how to download it and put it into your own ManyChat Pro system with some training to go along with it that Carrie has personally developed. What is a chatbot? A messenger bot is a piece of software that uses artificial intelligence, AI, to communicate with customers. Simply put, these bots understand what is being asked and can then formulate a response in a very human way. These things get smarter the more you use them. What problems does it solve? Automatic engagement, ease of use for the business owner, immediate functional bot on their Facebook business page, extremely high open rates, up to 80%, 30% respectively, better communication with new customers without any extra effort from the business owner. What is Affinity Bot? Automation is the key to small business growth, period. If you are not automating your business to take care of your customers and to help you run your business, you're not going to be in business very long. And I tell people that, and they look at me like I have four eyes. And then a year later, they're still living in the dark ages. They're not in today's automated industry. They're not in today's automated technology, and they're no longer around. The Infinity Bot gives your business the power to communicate with your audience in an interactive, automated way while freeing up your time and resources to work on other critical pieces of your business. What makes this different? We're here to help transform your business. We're not here to do anything else but to help your business grow. That's what our goal is in life, is to help others build their business. Our goal of transforming you from where you are now to where you need to be, instead of informing you about what your business might become. You can go get all the information that you want. You can read for the rest of your life right there on Google. You can read all you want. You've got all the information at your hands. But if you don't show someone how to take that information and transform your business and take you where you really need to go so that you're creating an ROI, a return on your investment for the marketing dollars that you're spending, then you're really just wasting your time. Who am I? My name is Carrie Miller. Carrie Walters calls me Carrie Killer. My name is Carrie Miller. I was born and raised in Texas. I started working at a very young age at 7 years old with my father. Been in business venture my first business venture was at 15 years old. I'm a Navy vet, online marketer since 1998, an entrepreneur and business owner. Came on board with a company called App Wizard Studio as a trainer in April of 2012. Launched Get Digi Marketing and Consulting in 2013. Launched Beacon Funnels in 2017 and partnered with Aurora in 2018. I've been featured on TechCrunch Radio, Money for Lunch for Mobile Marketing, and the Ask Fair Show. And that's about all you need to know about me, other than my name is Carrie. I've done a lot of things right and I've done a lot of things wrong. I've owned 5 successful companies. I've developed 3 successful software packages. I currently live debt-free, which I love. I control my own destiny. And my most successful accomplishment, I believe, is I've raised 2 successful boys. But in my business growth and the things that I've done, I've hit the proverbial brick wall so many times that sometimes I feel like I've knocked my head off. I didn't stick with what I knew would be the next big thing, okay? I didn't stick with what I knew. And let me tell you, and this is what I was talking about a while ago. In 2016, I believe, when ManyChat first came out, I was one of their first users. I was on their beta list. I couldn't do it. It drove me crazy. And dumb me walked away from it. Because if it's too hard for me, if it doesn't fit in my wheelhouse of simplicity, I can't do it and I don't stick with it very long. And I could go on and on and on and on about how it makes me sick that I did that. And I'm sure most of you have been in the same place. But I'm going to tell you tonight that all is going to change. With bots, I failed miserably. But what I discovered building bots was hard. It was hard for me. I couldn't get in there. I couldn't follow the sequences. I couldn't set up the stuff. And I'm one of those guys, I'm a visual guy. And I need some training. I need someone there to help me get from step 1 to step 2. And I can tell you now, when I met Carrie and I saw her first training video, and I've been doing training for a very long time, I felt like I was literally sitting at the table with her and I set up my first bot in minutes. I was like, well, are you kidding me? And it's the very bot that you're going to be receiving free at the end of this training. And the learning curve was too steep for me. I don't need a learning curve. I run a business. You run a business. You don't need to spend 16 weeks trying to figure out how to develop something or put something together. You need to do it in just a few days, and you need to make it happen so that you can use that tool to do what? Increase your business, increase your ROI so that you're making money and you can move on and do the things that you want to do. I needed a degree to understand the training for ManyChat when I first started with it. I mean, I felt like I needed to go to Harvard or something. It was tough. It was difficult for me. I discovered no one was teaching or producing a system to help the business person. You're going to find the easy way tonight. I found Aurora. Aurora literally changed my whole outlook on bots. Aurora literally changed the way I do business today. Want the easy way that has moved me into the bot world? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, that company is Aurora. That's why I partnered with Aurora. I believe that they are on the cutting edge, the leading edge of where bot technology is going to go. And you can see results are not typical. These images show the kinds of delivery, open, and click-through rates that are possible when using bot systems to grow your business. Look on the left side, 401 people sent, delivered to 399. That's a 99.5% delivery rate and opened at 95.5%. You do not, I've been in marketing for a very long time. You don't get those numbers with anything. On the right-hand side, sent to 14 people, delivered to 14 people, opened by 12 people, clicked by 5 people. I mean, 28.8 and 35.7% click-through rate. That is unheard of in the industry. Stagnant bot growth until this user implemented our bot template and proven strategies. You can see where the growth rate went all the way from 60 up to 80 active subscribers. Taking on an active program, a system that worked with his business. Old habits die hard. We did find out so hard to make change. How many of you like to make change? Does anybody on here like to make change? Anybody at all? Does anybody on here like to make change? I can't imagine anybody not wanting to make change, but I can tell you, change is tough. And I'm one of those people. It's hard to transform our business from the past to the future, but you're going to be very excited tonight because you don't have to wait any longer, because tonight we have the solution for your social communication problems. I need to learn to spell social. You have the solution for your social communication problems. I'm going to take just a moment and let Carrie talk to you, because I want you to hear it from what we call in Texas, the horse's mouth, okay? Exactly where Aurora is and where Aurora is going. Carrie, are you still there?
Hey, Carrie, can you hear me?
I can hear you, girl.
Hey, how you doing?
I am awesome. Awesome. I'm so excited you're here. You're my best buddy.
I'm so excited to be here too. So, hi, my name is Carrie, and I love change. Legitimately, I really do. You asked that question, and I'm like, oh, I actually do love things that change.
Or the opposite end of the spectrums on that.
I know, but it's because I'm just completely a weirdo, Carrie. It just is. I have been so different in everything I ever put my toes in for my entire life. So there comes a time in a girl's life when you just grab onto that. You're like, okay, it's my lot to be different. So here we are. Yeah. Which is interesting because that was what bred Aurora, right? So, Carrie, I know you know the story, but I love to tell the story of my 13-year chef career before I left in a blaze of glory and created my business. But it was just 14 short months ago that happened. So, and when I did that, and when I made that decision to change my life so dramatically, it was for these kids that you see right in front of you. I was exhausted every day when I came home. I was here, but I was not present ever, ever, ever. And I was running someone else's business and making them hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I saw nothing. And I didn't see my kids. So we made a big change. And prompted this incredible, incredible venture that we're now on together, Carrie. And I'm so excited to be here with you.
Now, could you just speak on, because this is one thing that really touched my heart. You've got a mother network across the country. That
yeah.
Also, could you just share that just for a moment? And because, guys, I want to tell you something. Not only is it Carrie an incredible person, but she's an incredible mother. And she literally, I mean, this is what's so great about working at home. We conduct business, and sometimes I can see the kids running behind her in the room, you know, and I can hear her saying, "Oh, honey," and she's the sweetest mother you've ever. My mother never talked to me this way. "Oh, honey, I'll get you a bowl of cereal as soon as I get off the phone," you know. And I'm thinking, "Wow, I wish that was my mom." You know, my mom said, "Hey, go get it yourself. I'm busy," but she has done something that's absolutely phenomenal to me that really touched my heart. And this is one of the things that won me over about Carrie. Talk about your mother network real quick, if you would.
Oh, my mother network. I mean, there's hundreds and thousands of moms all across the country that sit and feel stuck, Carrie. We just feel stuck. We feel either shamed because we have to go to work, which a lot of us do have to go to work to provide for our families. Or we feel shamed because we're staying home and we're not making any money. And there's just a no-win situation there. And I found myself on the end where I was in a career that I loved, passionately loved. I loved every minute of being a chef. and making things work more smoothly and bringing teams of people together to create really amazing food. And that is still a huge passion of mine. But the creation passion has pivoted so much when I stepped away from restaurants and decided that I really should just figure out how to serve businesses differently because I'm different, right? So why not just be different in every single possible category? And I'm super proud that I've gotten to bring several of my mom friends with me on this journey and provide job opportunities for people who are at home, which is incredible. I mean, moms get shit done. That's just the reality of life. So,
that is so true. So true.
It's so true. No, so when I left restaurants and decided that I really just wanted to figure out how to do things differently, like I always gravitated towards locally owned small restaurants because with my skill set, I felt like I could bring the most impact to those levels of business, which also meant I got to write more menus and I got to do more development and strategy and planning and ordering and cooking and prepping and everything and dishwashing. But to really get your hands in deep at a chef level, working directly with owners and vendors and customers every single day, I realized when I left restaurants that I had had millions of conversations over the course of my life. And I was, I left restaurants and I walked away and I did a little bit of catering on my own and got a taste for freelancing, and that was amazing. And I decided over the winter, the catering season was over, that the best thing I could do was to get involved with an internship. So I found myself a digital internship. And for the first time in my entire life, I worked for free for 3 months on a digital internship. And I learned everything about chatbots. And I look back now and know that that was the moment and that was the decision that changed everything. To really get a view of a marketing agency that's chatbot heavy and focused and driven from the top down, working directly with that agency owner, has allowed me to understand on a different level how to serve digital businesses. So this whole conglomeration of stories is what brought Aurora to where we are today. It was our goal to make chatbots accessible for small business owners. Excuse me, Carrie. So I did my internship for 3 months and I was working every day for 3 months. And it took me that entire period of time to really understand all of the intricacies of using a chatbot to market with your business. And so I really knew that I wanted to sell chatbots, but I couldn't figure out how to convert that to something that a business owner could use every single day very quickly, because my chef story told me that business owners don't have any time at all marketing systems, and especially restaurant owners. If you don't walk in the door to a restaurant with a product that's immediately usable within 3 days, a week at the most, you're never going to close that sale.
That's right.
So we really just focused on developing a system where we could give 95% of an entire program to a business owner, allow them the liberties of the 5% editing, which is our template system. Hang on one second, my child. Baby, you need to go to bed, honey, okay? I know, go to bed.
See, I done beat that child all the way to the bed. Not just kidding.
Considering it. Oh, we'll talk about you staying home in the morning, baby. Go to bed now. Please do not make me go get your daddy. Go to bed now. Oh, Lord, Carrie, you might have to take over for a second.
Okay.
Okay, give me just 1 second, honey. I'm so sorry.
So anyway, everybody heard Kerry's story, and it's an amazing story. And that's what drew me to her. And that's what drew me to this industry was her. And because I realized that they had a product that was absolutely amazing that I needed for my business. But here's the hitch. I couldn't do it, nor did I have the time to want to learn how to do it nor did I want to spend all those hours trying to figure out. So Carrie, your bot store, and Aurora partnered up together to bring you amazing products that are done for you, ready to happen with this Aurora team. We're going to talk about a couple of packages tonight, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and tell you I'm very transparent. I do have a bot for you free at the end of the program, but I think training is probably the most important thing that you can get out of anything. So we have a couple of packages that I want to talk to you about tonight. First is our Infinity Bot package, Bot Blitz package. Bot Blitz, create your bot contents quickly and get engagement fast. Product carousel training. Carousels are those little pictures that float around on the bottom of the chatbots that you see. And you ask yourself, how in the world do they do that? I mean, they're sitting there, absolutely, hey, no problem, Carrie, no problem. And they're sitting there literally floating across the bottom of the screen, and you can click on those carousels, and you can literally buy from those carousels when you click on a product. This training includes that. Lead magnet flow strategy. We all know that lead magnets are a very powerful way to create leads for you to continually go back and sell new products too. Fast action plan. Extremely important. You know, we buy products all the time, and it's like, oh my gosh, man, it's going to take me 6 years to figure this out. Not with this program. This program will allow you to get started, make it happen, and get it going immediately. And access to our private learning community, and that's priceless. You cannot put a price tag on a private learning community. Tonight, that's a $297 value. Tonight, it's a $99 webinar special. You can go to yourbotstore.com, and you will see the Infinity Bot Blitz package. This is a great package. This is a phenomenal package. But hang on just one moment. Who's bots for? You can see here. Here's Mollie Pittman. She's a digital marketer. Sean Simpson, Soul Space Media. They acquired 11,000 new Messenger subscribers in a week with costs ranging from 13 cents to 36 cents. I don't know if you've ever tried to acquire customers, but acquiring customers is extremely hard to do in today's market. And it's very, very expensive. 150,000 plus businesses around the world entrust chatbots to interface with their customers. You know, we had two choices tonight. We had the first option. We could go very cheap and just practically give this stuff away, but we can't continue to develop and do the things that we want to. It wouldn't incentivize us to even put together these products. Or we can require a little higher investment, but in exchange, I can devote much more resources to guarantee your success. Feedback from one of our training clients. Hey there, great job so far on the training. I love how you are teaching in pieces, and we can't go on until we complete a task. When you get your bot tonight, you're going to find a training system that is like none other you have ever seen. This stuff is spoon spread to you over a period of time. As you complete something, you get the next step. You don't have to watch 67 hours of video to realize that you have to log in. That is what just drew me into her training programs. I love the way Carrie trains. Carousel, but I am adventurous, so I am doing some other things in there too. This thing is so cool. The Bot Blitz package. Create bots content quickly. Product carousel training. Lead magnet flow strategy. Fast action plan. Access to the community, priceless. A $99 webinar special. All you have to do is go to yourbotstore.com. But then we're not going to stop right there. We want to make sure that you guys have a complete flow of what you're going to do. The lead gen strategy flow chart. Carrie put this thing together so that you know exactly which step that you're going to go. This product alone is a $197 value. Bonus number 2, $1 million bot scripts. $1 million bot scripts. There's 21 bot scripts that we're going to give you, okay, as part of tonight's training when you become a customer with Aurora. The Bot Mastery Package. Bot strategy with next level tricks and tools to maximize your marketing. Facebook ad integration training. How many of you do Facebook ads right now? Anybody on this call do Facebook ads right now? Anybody? One person, 2 people, a couple people said yes. Facebook ads is very difficult to master anymore because it constantly changes. Facebook ads will change your business forever when you know how to do it right. And the hardest thing about chatbots is integrating it with Facebook ads. This training walks you through step by step by step exactly how to set up your chatbots, exactly how to integrate it with your Facebook marketing. And you're literally driving customers right into your chatbots, building your list so that you can market back to them over and over and over. Game changer live post strategy map. Access again to the private learning community. A $248 value, tonight's webinar special value, $149. But don't go yet. Do not go to yourbotstore.com yet, because I'm fixing to blow you out of your chair. Okay? Just hold on just 1 second, because somebody's saying right now, oh gosh, Carrie, I've got to have that Facebook ad integration. Let me jump over there real quick. Everything you're going to see here, the ad integration, game changer post strategy, access to live training, $149 webinar special. If all this did was save you 1 hour's work per day, it'd be worth it. I don't know what your hour is worth, but mine's worth about $400 an hour. Okay, so I can promise you anything that can save me an hours of work, but this is going to save you hours of work. Increase your sales 5%. How many of you would like to see your sales increase by 5%? How would you like to add another $5,000 or $10,000 a year to your bottom line? Absolutely, you would. Who wouldn't want to do that? Who would not want to add sales to their bottom line? Think about this. How would you like to add 30% to your bottom line? What would that do for you? Another $30,000 a year. Give better customer service to your clients. You want me to tell you what keeps clients today? You want me to tell you what keeps people coming back to you? It's customer service. The better customer service you have, the greater chance of them never, ever leaving you. What would it be worth to you? What would this be worth to you tonight? What's this worth to you? $1, $1,000, $10,000, $25,000 or more. How much would you pay to get just the programs that we just showed you? Your bot program in place. You can see Carrie has customers paying her $999 just for one custom campaign. $999 just for one custom. So you can see even at $750, it's going to be a good deal. But because you're on this special webinar tonight, and trust me, Carrie and I and her partner went round and around about this for hours. Because when I do a webinar for someone, I want to make sure that we bring them super great value at a super good price. So we have put together a very special ultimate package. That's why I said, don't run off over to the bot store yet. Just hang on just 1 minute. We're going to give you the Infinity Webinar Ultimate Package. That's only designed for webinars. Blitz package, $297 value. The Bot Mastery package, a $248 value. Everything that was in those first two packages, you're going to get. You're going to get a personality avatar strategy. And I didn't realize what an avatar would do. You know what? I look forward to talking to my avatar every day. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's cool. And it gives it personality. And there is a huge strategy behind avatars. Ideal customer worksheet, the bonus facts action strategy map, access to our private learning community, absolutely priceless. Over a $750 value today, only $249. You can get everything from the package one. You can get everything from package two, and you get it today for $249, just a one-time fee, and get everything you need to get started. Just go to yourbotstore.com, yourbotstore.com. Just click on the button on the page under Infinity Bot Webinar Ultimate Package, and you'll get that package today. You had two choices. Tonight, you're either going to do nothing, and you're going to sit back, and you're going to try to figure it out on your own. And I know people are going to do this because this is what I did. I saw a webinar, and I thought, you know what? I can do that. This was about 2 years ago. I tried it. I failed. I didn't do it. I walked away from it. And now I kick myself in the butt. How many of you heard of Frank Kern or Russell Brunson? Anybody heard of Frank Kern or Russell Brunson? Anybody on this call? And I choose those two names because they're just two of the biggest names in internet marketing. Probably the biggest name. Russell Brunson set a record just recently where he did $3 million in 1 hour. Okay. So if you're going to follow anybody's success pattern, Follow two guys that are really successful that use chatbots in their business, So you can set that back and do nothing. And then a year from now, you're going to say, gosh, man, I could have went out and sold this as part of the systems that I've already put together to businesses everywhere. You see, this just isn't for you. You can go out and sell these systems all day long and make a recurring revenue on your own systems that you're selling. Or you can pony up the small amount tonight, $249 investment today compared to all the value you'll get in return, and give it a shot. You have nothing to lose except time. What's your time worth? How many of you on here consider your time valuable? Does anybody on this call consider your time valuable at all? Anybody at all consider your time valuable? Yes, absolutely. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Then don't waste any more time trying to figure it out, because Carrie has got the training, the over the shoulder, pick up a cup of coffee, and it absolutely will take you to a different dimension when you get involved in her training. The real question is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out? Which, if it does even half of what I've claimed it does, and I'm going to tell you now, it does an amazing job. How many of you are on this call tonight? How many of you are on this webinar tonight because you signed up through my chatbot? How many of you on this call tonight signed up through my chatbot? Yes, everybody, just about everybody on here, with the exception of a couple of people. Yeah, everybody. Yep. Now, let me ask you a question. Was that not powerful or what? You came tonight to see a training on chatbots, and you started training yourself right from the get-go. That's why we did that. I told Carrie, I'm going to send this out over a chatbot because I want people to see how it works. It's absolutely phenomenal. This is worth every single nickel you'll pay for it, because it's going to change your life. You can do webinars with this thing. You can sell products with this thing. You can take it to your business to a level that you've never thought of with chatbots. Go to yourbotstore.com, yourbotstore.com. $249 today, the Infinity Bot Webinar Ultimate Package. It takes you through every single thing you need to do to make this happen. Okay, every single thing you need to do to make this happen. $249 today. Go to yourbotstore.com. If you didn't sign up immediately, why? If you don't sign up tonight, why? Are you afraid of the risk? Are you afraid of doing something? Are you afraid of making a decision in your life? Are you afraid of going somewhere and making something happen? Huh? Are you afraid of doing that? Don't know if you need it? How many of you signed up on the webinar? Yes, this ties in beautifully with beacons. Great question, Mary. It ties in beautifully with beacons. Not only that, guys, I spent, I don't think I've slept, Carrie, in probably 4 days now. We learned the other night, I worked for about 6 hours. And we also now tie this in with our mobile business cards, our mobile business apps. Oh, yes. Tie it right in with the systems you're currently using to get people on those bot lists. Carrie said she hadn't slept since she met me. I'm telling you, these bots tie in with every single thing you're doing. You can literally link these bots. Listen what I'm fixing to say, Mary. You can link this bot directly to your beacons. And when it transmits out that signal, it's going to open the bot in the beacon. Absolutely. Maybe you say, well, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to use this. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. I'm going to tell you now. If you don't use it, you're behind the time. AI is where it's at. AI is taking over. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Forbes magazine, but Forbes magazine is kind of the Bible of the Baptist industry, of the business industry. Okay, it's kind of the Bible of the business industry, and for them to write an article like that in Forbes magazine is absolutely mind-boggling to me. I'm nobody special. Trust me. Everybody on this call, 90% of you know me. I'm not good at high-tech guru software. I can't use it. I don't use it, and I'll never use it. Okay? But I'm not a creative copyright person. You don't have to worry about that with these systems. The bots are written for you. All you got to do is go in and change a couple of words. Okay? No problem, Mary. You can sign up after midnight. No problem at all. I'm not good at high-tech guru software, and I dang sure not a copywriter. Carrie's a great copywriter. So guess who writes your bots for you? A great copywriter, Carrie. But I can still do this. Why? Because I've got over-the-shoulder training walking me through and making it happen. Or I'm not good at figuring things out without help. You know, people think I'm a very smart person. If you really know me, you find out that I surround myself with extremely smart people. And I can still do this because of that. Get started today. You're going to get the entire package, okay? The entire package, all right, to take you exactly where you need to go. Yes, these bots can do if then this, if then that. Absolutely. I saw that question scroll by earlier. Okay, you get the Blitz package, a $297 value. The Bot Mastery package, a $248 value. The avatar training. Let me tell you something. Avatars are so cool. Ideal customer worksheet, the fast action strategy map. All the other bonuses that come along that you saw earlier. The $21 million strategy for the chatbots. $750 in value plus the other things. Today, only $249. Go to yourbotstore.com and click on the Infinity Bot Webinar Ultimate Package. Okay. Now, we're at the end of the webinar. I promised everybody I would give you something. So I want you to go to, and I'm going to type this in the little thingy here, because we're going to give you a free bot tonight. And everybody knows I'm a terrible typer. That's why Carrie types everything for me. Go to yourbotstore.com/FDSB /FDSB. The MiniChat Pro is $10 a month. You just go to MiniChat. When you log in, it's going to say, do you want to upgrade to MiniChat Pro? And you say yes, and it's $10 a month. Great question. Thank you, Jerry. MiniChat Pro is $10 a month. The absolute best $10 a month you'll ever spend. These bots are built on the backbone of that platform. And I can't remember how many platforms Carrie said. I'm going to bring Carrie on live here with me. Hang on. I can't remember how many platforms Carrie said she has literally messed with, but MiniChat Pro is absolutely, I'm telling you, it's head and shoulders above every other platform out there. And we build on the back of that because MiniChat and Facebook really paved the way. And if anybody knows the story about MiniChat and all the other bots, they all shut down for a while because of the data and all that stuff that Facebook was going through. So MiniChat pulled all the APIs, and then Facebook and MiniChat worked together, and they really built the flagship, the Rolls Royce of bot platforms. And what Carrie and her team does is they build on top of that platform, building out these amazing flows and sequences and growth tools. And that stuff we're going to train on, and we're going to walk through that stuff as we go through these trainings that's going to be coming up. So absolutely, it's $10 a month, and that was a great question. Get started today, just $249. Go to yourbotstore.com. And somebody asked a while ago, can I do this after midnight? Absolutely, you can. Okay. This is for you attendees today. Okay. The next webinar, this could change. I'm not going to tell you it's going to change, but this could definitely change. Go to yourbotstore.com /FDSB today. Okay. And get a part of this, and it will absolutely change your life. Okay.
Hey, Carrie.
Absolutely change your. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, girl.
Hey, so I wanted to make sure that we let everybody know that the template itself, and the free bot that everyone's getting for joining the webinar tonight, it actually has a little bit of built-in training right into the template. So when you download that and you see it, you'll see what I'm talking about. Where we built the chat bubbles and the actual structure of the bot, I left a trail of breadcrumbs to tell you exactly what to do to start making edits to that template and get it moving really fast.
Yes, absolutely. And trust, that's what brought me on with Aurora, was that chatbot. The chatbot that you're going to download free tonight. Now, understand this is a basic. chatbot. It's going to get you where you need to go. Okay. You take that chatbot and you get the programs that we have tonight and you build around that, and you're going to have an incredible system. Somebody asked, does this only work with Facebook Messenger? Yes, that is true. But what you do is, and Carrie teaches you how to do this, you create these HTTPS Facebook Messenger links, and you put those out. You can put them on LinkedIn. You can put them on Twitter. You can put them on, what's that called? Snapchat. You can do that with all of those things. You can send out those in all the social media platforms. Send out those links, and when they click on it, it opens up their Facebook Messenger. What is it? 1.5 billion people have Facebook Messenger.
Literally anywhere that you can physically place a link, you can share your bot.
Anywhere. And we do.
We put them everywhere.
That's good. But then how to get in A? I don't know what come after A. Jerry asked. That's good. But how to get in A? So we'll let him finish that question. Anybody else have any other questions? We've got about 5 minutes, and we've got another show that we've got to run off to. Carrie and I are doing the triple duty tonight.
We put the show on the road. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Crank up the limos, Jim. Okay. Any other questions? Go to yourbotstore.com. Yourbotstore.com. The ultimate package. Okay. The ultimate package. Now, real quick, oops, I just completely walked right out of that. Yes, you clicked on the free bot and it went to Messenger. And if you will walk through that Messenger, when you clicked on the free bot, it will show you exactly how to download that free bot. And the reason we did that is so that you're training all the way through, going through to get that free bot. The best way to do this, and I learned this with Carrie, and I'm so appreciative of her because of how I learned about bots. I learned about bots using the system. If you want to learn about bots, use the system, and you will absolutely learn it through that. Yes, you love it. Absolutely. I knew you would. I knew you would. So Go to yourbotstore.com. Get started for $249 today. Just click on the button for the ultimate Infinity Bot Webinar Ultimate Package. And you're going to get everything you need. I'm telling you, you will be a bot superstar when you go through this training. Guys, I can barely read. I mean, I'm ADD, ADHD, ROI, you name it, whatever it is. I've got it. And trust me, this is what I needed to do. This is what I needed to do. And I felt like, and I'm going to just tell you this quick story and we got to get off of here. I was sitting at my desk watching the first training. I walked over to my counter. I don't drink coffee, but I drink hot tea in the mornings. I made me a cup of hot tea and I sat there watching Carrie talk to me. And I literally felt like I was sitting in her living room with her and she was teaching me how to set up my chatbot. And I called a guy by the name of Michael Penny, who's a very good friend, and we're partners in another venture. And I said, this is it right here. I said, how do I get with this girl? I said, she is an absolute genius. And for me to tell somebody they're a genius, they had to have really got my attention. And some of you on here have seen me train for the last 6 years. And I consider myself a good trainer. She is an exceptional trainer because she walks you through it step by step. And that's what I have to have. That's exactly what I have to have. She's amazing. Go to yourbotstore.com, yourbotstore.com, get the $249 ultimate package, a $750 value. Get it today. Any other questions before her and I have to jump on a jet plane and go to North Carolina? Anybody? First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We had a great crowd. Thank you so much. And every one of you came in how? You came in through a chat bot. Could I teach you how to do webinars? Absolutely, I could. You bet. We can have some webinar training. I will tell you now, I follow the Russell Brunson method. He's the best webinar guy out there. I use everything Russell Brunson has to do webinars. And I can teach you that, and I will share that with you. Absolutely, we can do that on a training one night. And you can set up these bots and do the same thing. All right, guys. Love you much. Thank you, Mary. God bless. Good night. And we will see you on the next training. For those that purchase, we will send out some links. Good to see you, Martha. We will send you out some links, and we're going to continue training. We're going to continue rocking and rolling. Add this to your arsenal today and get this going, because it is absolutely going to drive traffic for you. Everybody have a good night. God bless. And I will see you, some of you next Tuesday, some of you next Wednesday, some of you one day next week. Good night, everybody.